guys, this is DpikPlayz, and yep, this is my voice. Today we are going to be making a video about my SCP facility. I built this facility especially so you guys can play it. I'm also going to release it online, so just acknowledge that. So today we are going to be reviewing my facility. It took only 2 days to build, but it's still under progress. It's under development. Still a lot of SCP's containments are under progress, so yep. So let's start off by with this building. This is the checkpoint. This is where you get checked, but there's no guard, so whatever. Now this is the blast door. This is the entrance to the facility. So there's also a code you have to input. Well, you can also set the new code. Well, for this map I'm just gonna set it 1 2 3, enter. And now if you want to enter the gate, you just have to input it again. 1 2 3, yep, that's how you enter it. In order to close it, you just have to again input the code 1 2 3. Alright, now this is the facility. First of all, this is the helicopter, the landing. This is where you can land the helicopter. Also, I'll also be adding that mod, so stay up to date. Now this is inside of the facility. I'll be going through each room one by one. Alright, I'm going to show you this room. This is the entrance view. Basically, this is it's quite loud. Well, at least take you to the place you want. Just inside the car, and you can see the outside facility. You can see everything. Now, what is special about this is that I added these 2 sirens. These are basically sirens. And the cool thing about these things is that you can add any custom siren you want. Siren. So, for example, in order to do that, just give me a second. You have to enter one of these tracks. Let's enter the, for example, APC siren. Let's enter it. And in order to trigger it, you just have to press this button. Here we go. Yep, that's the siren. In order to stop the siren, you can just close it. Now there, you can also do the 2 at the same time. Let me just demonstrate that. And you can select, maybe let's do with the missile siren. Alright, it's already here. Blah, blah, blah. And here we go. That's the siren. Now let's enter a different one. For example, let's go with this one, missile silo, and here we go. Wow, it's pretty loud. Turn this off. Now let me warn you of this. Now if you play the sirens both at the same time, it depends on your PC specs. I mean, like, if you play both of them at the same time, then this might crash the server, I'm not sure, but you must have a very beefy computer in order for this. So just otherwise, if the server crashes, just go into the Minecraft folder and delete all the data from there. I'll also make a video about that separately. Let's now also this part of the entrance is over here in the other side. This will also come, and it's also under development. So also you should also acknowledge that. Let's continue on. Now this is where the real fun begins. Now there are 2 types of, if you know the SCP, then you know there are 2 types of containment or the sectors. The first one is the heavy containment sector, and the other one is the light containment sector. Now also acknowledge that the heavy containment sector is not under development, although if you want to add more SCPs, then you can also comment down in the videos below, so I can also add those SCPs. And the light containment sector is under development, so You can also like comment down below which SCP you want. This also depends on the mod I have. I don't know if I have that specific type of mod or the SCP you want, but comment down below which SCP I have to add here. I'm gonna show you later how much SCPs I have room for. Let's go into the heavy containment section. So now you can see over here, these are the two glasses, and they're like the checkpoint. So as this is also copied from the SCP containment breach, this is where this is like there is a checkpoint and there are two glasses. I also made that, so yeah. And there's also this thing, and basically if you insert this, yep, it plays the sound. That is just a fake. So if you enter the like if you enter this part of the facility, then it will also alert, just so you can see alerted. This is a fire alarm, so if there's any fire, it will detect that. Let's continue. Now, in these videos, these are all the entrance of the two different SCP chambers. These are all the different SCPs. So let's start off with the first SCP-790. This is basically like a bacteria. Now I cannot tell what entirely this SCP is, but just give me a second. Just give me a second. Hostile creatures. Just make sure to set that hostile creature setting to down. Otherwise, if this will be on, it's quite disturbing. So that's why I turned off most of that. Make sure to keep the settings same. Otherwise, you can also turn off like the friendly creatures or the players. Anyways, this is an SCP-790, also known as the moving blood. You can find that on the SCP wiki if you search SCP-790. And now let's enter its containment. Alright, now this is well, the SCP-790. I cannot show the effect here because I am basically reviewing all the SCPs, but this is basically a type of like syringe. Inside the syringe there's like normal type of blood, but that blood is basically moving. So yep, and if you inject that inside the player body, you will feel some kind of fatigue and also die. Let's get out of this. We have SCP-457. Now this is also known as the Burning Man. If you're an SCP fan, you already know what it is. Otherwise, if you don't know, just go on the SCP wiki and search this up. It's a very cool SCP. You must look up the story of it. Now let me see if I even spawned it. Alright, I did not spawn the SCP. Just give me a second. 457. So this is the Burning Man, as I told. So let's just spawn that. And yep, that's it. This is known to be causing fires, so if you mess with the SCP, it might also escape because it's not like a very strong containment. But I added this fireproof aluminum or alloy. So yeah, it also causes fires and a lot of smoke. That's also the reason why I add the vents. Alright, that's it for this SCP. Next SCP we have is SCP-092. This is also known as the music disc. So listen to it. So if you notice, all the small SCPs are also items are placed in this container box. So that is this is like a special kind of containment box. It has very special material in it to prevent any radiation or any effects of the SCP upon the player. But this is SCP-0790, I think. And yep, that's how it looks like. It's basically a music disc. You can also search on the SCP wiki. So let's get back to business. I mean, alright, next up we have SCP-3020. Now this is kind of a dangerous SCP. It is known for its like bacterial substance, very infectious. Alright, sorry, the ending just ended right over there because this is a trial version of Bandcam. Anyways, this is SCP 3020. So it's also an infectious substance. Let's see what it is. Over here, I put a table and two computers, yeah, just to acknowledge that. And that's inside this containment. It's a very small containment, but it holds SCP 3020. It's also a very highly infectious substance. And also, if you want yourself to die and lose all the progress in the world, it'll not lose all the progress, but whatever you build, then yep, this is the SCP for you. Now this is the same SCP, almost the same. It's like in a syringe, as I also told with the previous SCP. It's like it's not moving, but it's very highly infectious. You can also look that up on the SCP wiki. It's very cool. Alright, next SCP we have is SCP-012. And I'm not sure about what is it known aka, but let's see it. Now this entire room is where so it is also known as a bad composition. It's basically like a paper with some blood writing on it, and I'm not pretty sure what the effect is on it, but it's also held with the chains and also like a containment box, but it is not placed on any kind of table, but it's held by chains. Let's continue on. I forgot to tell that I also added these. These are like the file cabinets and also a shelf. So yeah. Alright, the coolest of them all is SCP-035, also known as the mask. It's like a mask basically. It's pretty creepy from the looks of it. I don't like it, but so if you ever get confused like which is the entrance, now there are two types of entrances. This entrance is for the observation, like where you can see what it is doing, and this is where you can enter it. Now make sure when you enter this SCP's containment, hazmat mask, hazmat suit. So let me just put that over here. Hazmat suit. This is the hazmat suit I recommend, because this is quite safe, and none of these are better, but this is quite the best. So let's see observation. Let's do the observation. Alright, one thing I have to tell you is that if you wear this SCP, it will not like kill you instantly, but this is a different kind of mod, so this will kill you instantly. Different mods depend on what it can do to you, but for this mod, this can kill you instantly. So when it kills you, by the way, it will also create a replica of you over here, and you will be just like wandering. It is also mentioned in the SCP wiki, so yep. Alright. Going to another place of the SCP, so let's continue on. The first SCP we have here is SCP-207, also known as the Coca-Cola drink. Now this SCP, well, I'm not sure what happens if you drink it, but you can try it for yourself. This is the SCP. As you know, it's a very short room because all the other SCP's containment are congested, but whatever. Anyways, this is the SCP. I'm not sure if you drink it, what happens if you drink it. Probably get fatigue or other effects or instantly die. I'm not sure, but I think it has a cool backstory. Definitely check it out on the SCP wiki. Next SCP we have is SCP-079. Now this is also known as an old AI because this is like a very old computer, and it has an AI on it, which is pretty smart considering that this is a very old computer. So let's go inside the containment and see what it looks like. Alright, this is the SCP. Now make sure this is actually an SCP and it's interactable. You can enter like a code of string and it will initiate that code, but some codes are very dangerous. I'm not sure anything about it. I'm not sure if I'm even telling the correct information, but this is something called allowed range of operation. I'm not sure what does this do. Like if I turn it on, I'm not sure what it's doing. But you can also try that out for yourself. Alright, next SCP we have is SCP-999. Now, if you know about the SCP, if you're very well familiarized, then you know this is a pretty cute SCP, and it's basically harmless. Like, it does not do anything. It's basically very cute. It's like an orange type of SCP. You can kind of make out what it's like, what is drawn over there. It's like a face. That's the mouth. That's the two eyes. But it's pretty cute. If I'm gonna show you it, let's see it. Alright, now I am not sure why it's not in its containment, but let's add it. This is SCP-999. Let's spawn that. Just in a second. Alright. Aw, that's pretty cute. Now it also makes these kinds of noises, and also I think these walls can like obliterate the sound. I'm not sure if this is soundproof, because it could be pretty disturbing when you're outside and just sitting with other SCPs and suddenly this sound comes. Now also make sure when you're close to it, it has also 25 hearts. So this kind of effect is on you, just gives you regeneration third. And yeah, it's pretty cute. I love it. I also like, I did not decorate it a lot, but I just added red carpets, you know, just to make it feel like comfy. No. That is the problem with these SCPs, but anyways, we're just gonna leave that here. We'll leave that there for now, and let's check out the SCP-680, which was by far the most troubling SCP I tried to even contain. Like, it's very hard to contain, you already know that. So it's like a very big reptile. It's almost indestructible or immortal. Let's see it. Now the problem is, I'm not sure why the SCPs are always like disappearing from the map. It's probably a glitch, I think. But anyways, let's just spawn the SCP, I guess. Alright, and I recommend this one, so it does not basically break the game. Right, why isn't it spawning? Hard to destroy reptile, here we go. Now that was pretty cool. It managed to kill like 2 SCPs, I mean 2 creatures. Anyways, and by the way, let me show you this kind of glass. This is a very cool kind of mod. This is from SCP Lockdown. This glass is like, when you view it from here, you can see everything. But if you look at the other side, yep, it's invisible or just like tinted. I don't know how they do this, but it's pretty cool. Let's add the glass back. Nice. Alright, it should be somewhere. Give me a second. Where is the glass? Alright, this is the glass. Black observation pane. Alright, let's continue on. Not wasting any more time. Alright. Reviewing all the SCPs in the heavy containment chamber. Now make sure I will add more if you request. Just put the anyways, just make sure you add the SCPs in the comments, which I have to add more, and make sure it's specifically in heavy containment chamber. Alright, now let's overview the light. Let's start. Alright, now acknowledge this, that this is basically, I'm not done with this, so yeah, that's why I just blocked it off, not to ruin the looks of it. I mean, it already looks bad, but anyways, make sure in the future development, this is just the alpha version of the map. There's a lot to add more, so yeah, I will also you can comment down below what should I add over here. So yeah, let's continue. As well as here I did not do. Anyways, let's just continue. Alright, starting off with the first SCP is SCP-002, known as the living room. It's pretty big, and it almost like took 1 hour for me to build this. Anyways, let's overview it. Now also I forgot to mention that this door is kind of broken. I'm not sure why does it stay over here. And yeah, these are all the bugs. I'm just bugs, so make sure in the next version I'm gonna fix all this. As you know, this is still under development. Anyways, let's just continue. Alright, we are now inside of SCP-002's containment. Alright, this is as I told, this is a very big SCP, and yeah, it took a lot of time. And this is just a observation sector, so let's have behind these walls are actually SCP-002. This is because when I was testing the mod and just like put the SCP here, it basically was spawning a lot of weird stuff. I don't know what were those, but those look like glitch stuff. Anyways, let's just continue on. These are the safety doors. These are different kind of doors. Anyways, let's just enter it. Now this is where you can enter the living room. Now this is a pretty cool SCP, as like all the other. This is it has a very cool story. So basically, when you go inside, I'm just gonna go float above this. Now the reason I'm doing this is that if you walk on top of this, then it will transform you, like it will suck you in, and it will transform you into one of these furniture. Now no mobs have ever came over here and turned into these. I just added this, but the thing is that if you come and get sucked inside, you will be turned into like a furniture. You'll be like one of these victims. Anyways, let's just continue on. This is also a different kind of door. This is especially for this living room door, so let's just continue. Alright. Oh my god. Also make sure that this is this door is also timed, so let's try to beat it. Alright, we got out. As I told, this door is glitching. SCP is SCP-1079, also known as Tent House Nightmare. Now this SCP, I actually recently played SCP Containment Breach, and basically when you look at it for some like 1 minute, then you'll start to hallucinate and get like hallucinating effects. I'm not sure why is it not like the effects are not in Minecraft. I'm pretty sure that's another bug, but I'll fix that later. So let's just see it, the SCP. As you can see, this is like a pretty plain room. Nothing so special about the room except there's this one. Now I did not see like there was this like this dark on it, or there's something on it, but as you can see, it's named Tent House Nightmare. And if you supposedly look at it for quite some time, then you can like hallucinate. Anyways, let's look on the next SCP. this is the most famous SCP. If you know the SCP wiki, obviously, then you know this is what started all the this is like what started all the reputation for this SCP things, or like an SCP world. Anyways, this is SCP-173. If you know it, almost everybody knows it. Otherwise, if you don't, or you're like a starter to this map, let me tell you, this is basically like a standing statue, also known as the peanut, because it looks like a peanut for some reason. Anyways, like if you blink, then it will come at you, and yep, it's pretty scary, but I still love it. This is what started the this is what started the reputation. Anyways, let's start. Alright, yep, I forgot to add a button. Let me just add that. Alright, a cool thing about its containment chamber is that I added this. Now this is from a completely different mod, not from SCP Lockdown. It's just that I cannot find any blast door, but I decided to add this airlock door. It looks pretty nice, I'm not sure, but this is the entrance of it. Now in order to prevent it from breaching, I like included like some kind of system with the command blocks. I cannot show you that. That's like out of the facility. Not to waste any time. Anyways, let's see its containment. Now the problem is that these SCPs are somehow getting out, and I don't know how. Maybe these are just despawning. I'm not sure. Anyways, let's add it and see what it is. Just type in 173 and let's spawn it the sculpture. Alright, that's it. It all now also when it moves, then it also makes this like cement rubbing sound. I don't like that sound, but you can also maybe look that for yourself. Also look up the story, it's very cool. That's what started the reputation, as I said. And now there's also a glitch with this door. Obviously this mod is not familiarized with the mod over here. This is like a completely different mod, as you can see. This is from SCP Lockdown, but this one is from HBM's nuclear tech mod. So in order to like just close it, it does not close on your own on its own. I'm not sure why, but just alright. And also I have to add a lot of other stuff from this room, but as you know, it's still under development. So let's go on the next SCP. Okay, this is the second last SCP we will be reviewing here. This is SCP-458, and I just forgot what it means, but let's see what it is. Oh, alright. This is actually SCP-458, the never-ending pizza box. Now this is a very cool SCP. It's basically like you take like a pizza slice out of it, and when you eat it, but you can still, when you turn like away or blink for a second, you can just see that the pizza is still over there. It's basically its title. The title says everything about it. That's SCP-173. But this is a very cool SCP. Definitely look at it quickly. Alright, this is the last SCP I will be reviewing in this video. The last SCP is SCP-573. Now this is also known as a flute. It's basically like a flute, and if you like blow it, then it'll give you some kind of effect. I'm not sure about what happens most of the time, but anyways, let's just check it out. Alright, this is the SCP, and it looks pretty detailed, I have to say. And by the way, credits to all the SCP makers. Like, I did not make any of these mods. I just like built it into the map. More of that at the end. Alright, let's check it out. This is also known as the Pied Pipe. If it's also like a very cool SCP. You can see what happens on it. Like, I cannot waste any more time. I have to review more stuff. Anyways, this is all the SCPs on this map. I hope you enjoyed all of them, and there's still more stuff I have to show you. Alright, these are the SCPs. Like, these are the slots of the SCPs I'm not done with. Now what I want you to do is comment down below. Yeah, I was saying I want you to comment down below which SCPs I have to add over here. Like there are only like 4 slots, so I will pick the best of them. So just comment down below which SCPs I have to add, and make sure this is also in the safe containment sector, or safe, like it's a safe sector. Anyways, let's just go. Alright, now that is all for today, and that is the entire review of the SCP Foundation map. Now this map is currently under development and I will be finishing it soon. There are a lot of stuff I still have to do, and I did not show you something yet. Let me just show you that. Just give me a second. So yeah, this is the place I've been wanting to show you. Now I'm still not done. So basically what happens when you enter it, there's nothing. This is the major part of the entire SCP map, as you can see over here in the map, which is right over here. This is the entire map. I like this kind of mod, but if you want for more performance, then you can also remove the mod, but I don't recommend this. I just recommend that the entire mod or the entire map is with the mods. Otherwise, if you like remove a mod, maybe it will become corrupted. The same thing happened when I was trying to build a map. Anyways, this is still under development, so let's just alright. So yeah, now I'm gonna give the credits to all the developers of the mods. Basically there are lots of mods. There's SCP Lockdown, and there is also HBM Nuclear Tech mod. Let me just give the credits. These are the mods. So first mod is from X area. So yeah, the authors are X area. Credit for this one, same one. Next one is Fusecate. Now this is a major credit to him because most of this map, like all the doors, is basically from his motto. So credit to him. He done most of the stuff of the modding. Next credit goes to, let's see, Security Craft. Authors are G-Force, credit to him. Black Score, credits to him, and also Redstone Dubstep. So actually I didn't, there's nothing from this mod I actually added here, but there are some things like security cameras. I'll also add those stuff, so credits to these. Now this is actually, I did not add the mod, so I'm not sure if I can give credit. This is basically like a damage indicator. Next mod we have Applied Energistics. Now this is basically like a nuclear mod, but I did not add any of this in the map, but still credit to him, to the algorithm X2. Next one we have Atomic Science. This is Dark Cow, also credits to him. Also Dark Guardsman, all credits to these. And also we have the Buildcraft. Now most of the entire map is also from his mod. Really appreciate all the work from these mod developers. Right, next one is Clumps, and I did not use any of this, but Clumps XB orbs together. I'm pretty sure this is for the FPS, but credits to this guy, Jared LLL08. Next one we have an elevator mod. Now this one I did not use, but as you know, in the upcoming updates I'm probably gonna add this. Just comment down below. Next one we have enhanced farming. I did not still use any of this, but still credits to this guy. Next one we have just enough items. Credits to Mez. Next one we have Mantle. Credits to Bonnie Prog WML6 and also Alex BEGT. Also Tinker's Construct. Now this is where all the weapons come from, and credit to all these guys. Extra utilities, credit to the RWTEMA. There are a lot of stuff actually I did not use over here, and also this is what I've been doing the main credits to. Credits to Scooty. He is a major modder for this map because he basically made all these blocks. I mean, this one made all the blocks, but this also has most of the blocks I have over here. This one also has all them. Credits to all these guys. Oh my god, there are a lot. And also credits to Fluffy Doggo. Swing to Grass. I'm not sure what is this, but credits to Excedex. World Edit. Oh, that's weird. I'm not sure what is the author because it does not show. But whoever you are, credit to you. Now this is the mini map I have over here, and this is a very cool map. Credits to Xario 96 and Better Animals Plus. I really love this. I really love this kind of mods. So, oh my, that's a lot of credits I have to give. But also, yeah, it says here credits to all these. Then now that's it for this video. I hope you loved it. Now there are lots of developments coming up soon, so also write down in the comments what SCPs I have to add next. And yep, maybe I'll select one of your suggestions. Be sure to subscribe to DpikPlayz, and this is me, DpikPlayz. See you soon.